You're
Welcome back to MBU Reacts. Today we checking out SoLLUMINATI's crazy ex-girlfriend has gone viral again.
my boy Ayebando.
Ayebando. My man look blitzed out his mind. He looked like he took one too many tokes to the head.
Hey Bando, you already know what it is. He finna come give us some information about
Facts.
what's going on with SoLLUMINATI ex-girlfriend.
Boy, high as a kite.
But she was definitely at the Streamer U auditions, and I want to say in Atlanta.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
I don't know her like that, so I,
I don't
can't
either.
say.
I don't know why she crazy, but they
I was
just
just
say
gonna say, I don't know. But either way, man, this is Tree. I'm Green. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
So, as we've been saying, Streamers University 2 has had the entire internet in a frenzy, and we've seen people all over the internet apply to get into this university. We've seen rappers apply, we've even seen NBA superstars apply, and now we even have people the internet hasn't seen in decades returning and hoping to get a shot into the university.
Hey Kai, my name is Ashley, but I go by Ash. I've been a content creator for so many years now, but I just kind of recently got into streaming like about a year ago. But anyways, I absolutely love streaming. I really like connecting with my chat and people from around the world. But thank you so much for your time and consideration of my application. I really look forward to meeting you if chosen.
That's why I said that shit.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
That's a big
now,
ass
if you
tattoo.
don't know who that demonic looking light-skinned woman was, that was SoLLUMINATI's ex-girlfriend, also known.
He meant that shit.
And he meant that shit wholeheartedly too.
The demonic light skin.
Known as OMG Ash. I believe she goes by like Ash Drake or something now, but I'm sure some of you probably remember her from like getting Soul's name tattooed on her arm within like the first week of them even knowing each other. Yes, like she actually got SoLLUMINATI tattooed on her entire like forearm, not even his actual name.
It hurts still. I know that's you just fun.
Or when she revealed to SoLLUMINATI that she had an ex-husband, which she didn't even know she was married before.
He's only my second boyfriend. My other one was my ex-husband, so I don't, everyone can't just be my boyfriend. Like, it's not just looks and money and car and house. Like, there's so much dynamic to a person that there has to be, and he's literally
he just started looking at her like that.
It was just a bunch of viral moments of So and Ash being together, and all of those
nigga did the Joe Budden before Joe Budden.
A million subscribers on YouTube.
That was funny as fuck. That Joe Budden was.
Media so much at the time. It was definitely one of the peaks of SoLLUMINATI's career, like numerical wise. But even with all of those viral clips, a lot of people still dislike Ash, and they don't want her to get this opportunity to be accepted into Streamers U. She applied for Streamers University, much like everyone else. And at first, a lot of people made a big commotion over it, and I seen it go viral. And some people didn't really understand what anyone was talking about or why this woman was important at all. But that's because many people don't even realize that one woman played a very big part in SoLLUMINATI going into his whole spiritual journey and ultimately becoming the spiritual soul that many people know and love today. So you may be wondering, well, with all of the, contributions and viral clips that she had with So, why do people dislike her? What did she do that was so bad that people are still mad like 8 years later? Well, even though she played a very large part in SoLLUMINATI's career, there's a lot of people that credit her with ruining the prime SoLLUMINATI that many of us watched when we were younger and things like that. Because I'm sure, as many of you know, many of you guys remember the SoLLUMINATI that was playing 2K and doing reactions and bullying Flight in basically every video. The SoLLUMINATI that was beefing with Cash Nasty and didn't show up for the 1v1. You guys know what SoLLUMINATI we're talking about. But after his situationship or relationship that he had with Ash, things was never really the same with So. Now granted, he did hit 1 million subscribers as such while being in that relationship. At least after that relationship ended, he stopped being consistent on his main YouTube channel. He didn't really post or upload much at all. Instead, he only focused on his spiritual content, which did go pretty well for him, but a lot of people kind of stopped watching So, at least like his core viewers who were watching him in his prime. A lot of people kind of stopped watching him then due to some of his unethical conspiracy theories and things like that he was posting on that channel. Like, he had some viral clips that kind of just became memes all over the internet.
Here we go again. How come every time women and children start coming up missing, celebrities start dying, when it's a lot of chaos and just negative energy on the planet, out of nowhere, they always release a Popeye's chicken sandwich. But this time, ain't nobody waiting in no lines, and they ain't running or selling out. They giving it to you for free. What the is they putting in this good ass chicken? And why the hell is all of a sudden they giving it away for?
You know what that made me think about? Black Dynamite.
Black Dynamite.
When they was putting that shit in the chicken and shit.
Yeah. It may give you a little red shirt.
Or what was that movie? Damn, it was on Netflix. They was cloning people.
Clone Tyrone.
There we go. Who cloned Tyrone? Nigga was in that bitch like, nah, we can't eat this shit no more. And General's Fried Chicken. They that shit in the fucking Undercover Brother.
General's
Smart brother. Am I gonna die?
But you see, Ash didn't just make SoLLUMINATi
one of them days put the stuff in the malt liquor. Was that Black Dynamite?
He also did much more, such as getting with his op DDG. Now, of course, SoLLUMINATi DDG, calling them ops isn't really like, they weren't really beefing. It wasn't a serious type of beef, but SoLLUMINATi and DDG did have problems in the past. If you were around at that time, you know this is not new. In fact, that beef is now squashed, so none of that really even matters. But after So and Ash broke up, she was so upset with So that she went and got with DDG just to get back at So. And she said that she was so upset with him during that time that if So knew his father, then she probably would have just got with him instead of DDG.
This nigga DDG decides to drop a song exposing
y'all need some in your life.
My business. And I'm like, okay. So the thing is,
wait, DDG dropped the song exposing her business?
I fucking hate my ex. Anything I could do, so I'm just gonna say So. I'm not
She loves that hate word though.
I would have fucked your father if you knew who your dad was, but you don't. So
Damn.
I had
Bro, what is going on? What the hell is going on?
And like I said, DDG
As a females, as a female, do y'all think that's okay? I just want to be one to know.
That shit crazy.
So in the comments, let me know. Why do y'all think that's getting back? Some niggas ain't gonna care. That's just gonna make it worse for you if you was to try to spin back. Because usually most women try to spin back. You tried to bang. You banged one of the niggas that I was beefing with is insane. And then you said if I knew my dad, you would have banged my dad. That's real hoe activity. You consider a hoe now.
Yeah.
And it's warranted.
DDG and So had their ongoing issues at the time. So DDG was, y'all know, he's a troll. So is a troll. DDG is a troll. They're both trolls. So DDG took any opportunity he had to kind of like throw this in SoLLUMINATi's face, including dissing him on one of his most popular songs of all time in Moonwalking in Calabasas. So that's really why a large portion of the internet doesn't really like Ash, especially SoLLUMINATi's fan base or people who were in tune with what was going on at the time. Not to mention she had like a whole session of her just spiraling out after that whole relationship ended. She was just, she was bugging on social media. She was kind of going through like a rough time in life, I guess you could say. And eventually she even started doing exclusive content, otherwise known as OF, which is another reason of why she may not be getting into Streamers University. Now, Kai, he hasn't came out yet and said who really isn't getting in. He was a lot more vocal about who wasn't getting in last year. Like, y'all know when Streamers U first started and the application is first started for the very first Streamers University, everybody was applying, and that's kind of how it is this year. But last year, he quickly shut down a lot of people and crushed their hopes and dreams, including a lot of OF superstars who were trying to get in.
Tell me why there are OnlyFans applying.
I remember that.
Talking about how they stream. We're not talking about streaming on OnlyFans. You can't get in.
He made it very clear that he was not going to accept any of them, and he didn't want any of those OF girls to use his platform as a way to just promote their OF. He wanted it to be for serious content creators. So whether you consider your content to be exclusive or not, I'm sorry, but y'all aren't getting in, and that's probably going to be the same way this year. Now, he didn't say that. Maybe things have changed. Maybe he wants to give more people opportunity or whatever it may be. But I wouldn't really expect
if
that
you
to
have
change
an OF
much
and
at
you
all,
still
which would
stream on
probably
Twitch, I feel
really
like you'll
hurt
be alright.
Ash's chances at getting in. But she does seem pretty devoted into having a chance to get into Streamers U. She made a video application, and she even went to the in-person applications as well. I don't know if she actually got the chance to talk to Kai. I did see a clip of her interacting with another streamer. I believe his name was Chulo or something like that. And in that clip, you know, people started screenshotting her and things like that, saying that she looked soulless, which I don't know. That's up for y'all. That's up to y'all
crazy.
to judge. But
Look
you know,
pale
man,
as
yeah, she
hell.
does seem
Compared to
pretty
us, it might just be her
devoted into
makeup,
getting
but
into
she
Streamers
didn't look
U,
pale in that
and
video they showed
like I
her.
said, I
She was
don't know if
talking
she's
about
going to
DDG
present it with
exposing
that
her.
opportunity or not, just due to her having an OF account, which last year they weren't allowed in it, and I'm sure they probably won't get in this year, so that's probably going to kill her chances. But it's good to see people, you know, continue their career on the internet, because there's times where people have a career and they kind of just disappear. You never see them again. I feel like that's kind of sad, you know, when the whole like quote unquote falling off thing, whatever you want to call it. I feel like seeing someone on the internet pretty often and then they just disappear, I don't know. That's just kind of sad to me, but at least she's back. It looks like she's trying to take this streaming career thing seriously, but at the end of the day, the whole wide world is trying to get into Streamers. You watching this probably made an application as well. Like, everybody's trying to get in. We're competing with Jaylen Brown, who's making like $400 million with the Boston Celtics, so that's the competition to get in. Streamers U, Polo G, Soulja Boy. He already got kicked out.
He definitely got denied.
Bro, there's so much competition to
that
get
nigga
in.
out
Everybody, anyone with a phone
They
or
said
a
they don't
camera
want
is
him in
singing.
here.
I might be the only
was
person
talking
that
crazy.
He was talking too crazy for
I'm
me.
not even.
Even
It's too
before the
much.
shit
Like,
kicked off.
the chances of getting in is so low that it's like, you know. But if you're watching this, I hope you get in. Ash, hopefully you get into whoever, anybody who made an application. I hope y'all get in, man, because it is a great opportunity. So it makes sense as to why everyone is trying to attend. It's going to be the biggest thing on the internet. I did see something about applications ending on June 22nd. So it's only 2 more days. By the time you see this, it'll only be 1 more day. So y'all get them applications in, man, if you have Streamer University aspirations. But that's just my personal opinion. Y'all know the only opinion that I really care about is y'all's opinion. So with that being said, be sure to comment down below and let me know, what do you think of this whole situation? Do you remember OMG Yo Ash?
Nope.
Do you hope she gets into Streamers University? Do you think she'll
Don't
get
know
into
her.
Streamers
Don't
University?
have a clue
Just let
who
me
she
know something
was.
down
I
below.
seen
And while you're at it,
SoLLUMINATI,
if
so
you're
I
new to
clicked
the
on
channel,
it.
don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join me on my journey to 30K. While you're at it,
30K.
don't forget to click that first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. And with all that being said, man, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy this video, be sure to give me a thumbs down. Y'all know any feedback is good feedback to me. And as always, I appreciate all of the love and support. And I'll catch you boys and girls in the next banger, man.
Bye. Have a beautiful time. Yeah, nah. She ain't getting in Streamer U. I'm gonna keep it a band with you.
I ain't see it, so I don't think she would have anyway.
Yeah. But she says she been streaming for a year now, so shit, you never know. Kai might give her a chance if she cleaned up her act or whatever she had going on. I don't know nothing about her. I watched SoLLUMINATI a little bit when he had the dreads, but I wasn't deep into his content. Like, I watched more like the 2K content.
Facts.
So I can't tell you about her.
I wasn't deep off in the game, so
yeah, I wasn't.
I can't tell you what to do or don't know. As long as she mentally stable, because she did kind of look.
She looked a little crazy.
I ain't gonna lie.
She looked a little
crazy. She talking about banging my man's father. That's never stable.
Well, that was assuming a while ago, because that probably a couple years ago.
Probably. But anyway,
if that nigga DDG brought it up in Moonwalk Calabasas, yeah, that was a couple years ago. That song
true.
was a few years old.
Facts is facts. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know we post, because we post 2 to 3 videos every day, sometimes even 4. You can catch us right here at Every Reacts at 12 p.m., 4 p.m., 8 p.m. Central Time. You can always come back. Check out the playlist with over 3K videos and all these playlists. I guarantee you'll find something you like, and if you don't, you're lying to yourself. But anyway, this is Tree. I'm Green. This is MB Reacts, and of course, we'll be back with more reactions. Well, holla at y'all later, man. Peace.